There is a pattern you'll notice in people whose minds never seem to fit the world around them. Most people think intelligence is about knowing more. Few people see the pattern behind the experience. Because when people imagine someone highly intelligent, they picture confidence, someone who always has the answer, someone who dominates conversations, someone who walks into a room and immediately stands out. But psychology reveals something very different. Many of the traits most commonly found in highly intelligent people don't look impressive at all. Some look like weaknesses, some look like flaws, and some look like the exact opposite of intelligence. The hidden pattern is that a highly intelligent mind doesn't simply process more information, it experiences reality differently, and that difference changes everything. Most people move through life using familiar shortcuts. They focus on what's important, ignore what isn't, and move on. But some minds don't work that way. Some minds notice everything, every detail, every contradiction, every possibility, every hidden layer beneath what everyone else sees. And at first, that sounds like an advantage, but there is a cost, because when you notice more, you carry more. A conversation doesn't end when everyone leaves the room. A question doesn't disappear when the discussion is over. A problem doesn't stop existing because it's inconvenient. The mind keeps going, long after everyone else has moved on. One of the strongest patterns found in highly intelligent people is solitude. Most people assume solitude means loneliness. Few people see the pattern behind it. For many highly intelligent individuals, solitude isn't escape, it's fuel. Because a mind that is constantly processing needs space to process. While others recharge through activity, conversation, and stimulation, they often recharge through quiet. Not because they dislike people, but because their minds rarely stop working. And that's where another pattern appears. The mind never fully switches off. Most people experience moments of mental silence, moments where nothing demands their attention. But for some people, there is always another thought, another question, another possibility, a conversation replayed, a problem reconsidered, a theory explored. The mind becomes a maze with endless pathways, and every pathway leads to another. Then something even stranger happens. Most people assume intelligence creates emotional distance. Few people realize it often creates emotional depth, because when you notice more, you feel more. Beauty feels deeper. Injustice feels heavier. Human behavior becomes impossible to ignore. The suffering of others becomes harder to dismiss. Many highly intelligent people appear calm on the surface, but beneath that surface exists an emotional world few people ever see. And because they understand complexity, they often struggle with certainty. Most people believe confidence comes from knowing, but highly intelligent people often become aware of how much they don't know. And that's why one of the most surprising patterns is intellectual humility. The more complexity you see, the harder it becomes to pretend you have all the answers. Most people are comfortable defending opinions. Highly intelligent people are often comfortable changing them, not because they're uncertain, but because they're committed to accuracy. And that creates another challenge, finding people who think at the same depth, not because they're better than others, but because certain conversations feel unfinished. They want to explore the idea beneath the idea, the question beneath the question, the pattern beneath the pattern. And when those conversations are rare, a quiet feeling begins to grow. The feeling of being slightly out of place, not dramatically different, not completely disconnected, just slightly out of sync with the environment around them. Like everyone else is listening to one song while they're hearing another. And over time, many learn to hide it. They simplify their thoughts, shorten their explanations, say less than they really mean, not because they lack something to say, because they've learned most people aren't interested in going all the way to the bottom of the idea. And yet, there is something important to understand. This pattern isn't only about intelligence, it's about perception. Because every strength creates a challenge. The ability to see deeply can create overthinking. The ability to feel deeply can create overwhelm. The ability to understand complexity can create doubt. The ability to see patterns can create isolation. But those same qualities also create insight, creativity, wisdom, innovation, understanding. The challenge is not learning how to think less. The challenge is learning how to carry what you see. Because the goal isn't to become less aware. The goal is to become strong enough to live with awareness. Most people see intelligence as an advantage. Few people see the weight that comes with it, the solitude, the overthinking, the constant questioning, the feeling of being slightly different from the world around you. But when you look closely, another pattern emerges. The people who see the world differently often help the world see itself differently. Because intelligence isn't just about knowing more, it's about noticing what others miss. And once you see the pattern, you can change the outcome.